Hey, what's up, everybody? It's just Charles Sabanter, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And folks, I'm going to go off on this show here. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. My handle is CTABANZ. Let's get into today's topic, yo. So, we did a live 2 days ago that was centered on a conversation that LeBron and Kevin Durant were having on the Mind the Game podcast. And they were, I guess, essentially talking about longevity. And then it gets to a point where Kevin Durant decides to jump out the window because LeBron is there, so maybe I got to twerk it up. And started taking shots at Michael Jordan for no reason whatsoever. Unprovoked, no reason. KD, to basically paraphrase, and we don't play that nonsense for you guys again, was talking about, every so often you have to rededicate yourself to the game. Some people decide to go play baseball and come back and play, while others say, I'm going to do this thing for 22 years and keep going. And then LeBron James is there in the background cackling and giggling like I don't even know what to say. Those comments pissed off a lot of people, and which further solidified the reason why Kobe and MJ fans do not rock with LeBron, and why there's no such thing as a Kobe and LeBron fan, or Jordan. It doesn't exist, bro. You cannot be a Jordan fan and then a LeBron fan. It's impossible. You can respect them, but you cannot be fans of them. You can't say I'm a huge Jordan fan and it doesn't exist, bro. So I was actually running some errands. Then Mitch sends me over. He's like, yo, you got to hear this, man. Kwame Brown is getting at these dudes for what they had to say, right? Shout out to Kwame Brown, man. And I'm like, really? Where'd you hear that at? So he sends me the clip, but I'm driving. So I'm like, just hunt it down for me. So apparently, Ticket TV, shout out to Ticket TV, who's cool with Kwame, but he did a show about it. So Ticket TV did a show where he was reacting to what Kwame said about LeBron and KD disrespecting Jordan. So when I got home, I played the part of Kwame going off. And let me tell you something, man. Kwame Brown absolutely destroyed Kevin Durant and LeBron James for their disrespectful comments towards Michael Jordan. Take a listen to Kwame Brown here.
LeBron, you getting a kick out of that, ain't you, boy? Look at LeBron. He got his goddamn teeth out. Steve Nash, at least he know he aligned something why he went and did. I'm no body language expert, but when somebody goes, that's nervous energy. And shame on you, Steve Nash, because you too damn old to be this much of a follower. You too old for this. Shame on you. I hope Charles Oakley catch each and every last one of you by yourself. Give y'all a good talking to. Because this don't make no sense. Kevin Durant, that statement was ignorant. LeBron, why you chuckling so hard when you're supposedly a student of the game? Michael Jeffrey Jordan won 3 championships in a row. He three-peated, jackasses. And his father got killed, murdered that summer. I think July, August, or something like that. And then MJ retired in October and dedicated himself to baseball, which is a sport that his father wanted him to play. So that's why he played baseball. And he tried to commit himself and dedicate himself because he was in a mourning phase, smart-ass idiots, because he lost his father that year. And after he played baseball, was gone from the game for about a year or two, he came back and three-peated again. So when you talk about dedication and greatness, at least know what the I'm talking about while y'all chuckling and laughing and grabbing your ear, trying to trick this younger generation because y'all pieces of shit. And that's all it boils down to, because you're not telling me Kevin Durant didn't know that Michael Jordan's father was murdered. You ain't telling me LeBron James didn't know that Michael Jordan's father was murdered. Steve Nash know it. This dumbass ear grab let me know that he know it. But obviously he want to get back in LeBron's good graces and be a coach. This is what I mean by go along, get along game. You will go along with some bullshit because it benefits you in the end. And all of these people are going along with this And this younger generation don't know that these guys are full of So they'll say, look at what LeBron said, look at what Kevin Durant said. They got 600,000 views on this that Kevin Durant said. And then you'll have all these media pundits and these guys that are LeBron James jockstrap sniffers. They'll get up there and they'll repeat this garbage. They'll debate this garbage. Yeah, I mean, was MJ really committed to the sport? Really? He was so committed to the sport that he didn't go get traded to the team that was whooping his ass. He didn't travel to another team and join the people that was kicking his ass. You know what MJ did? He went and picked up 110-pound dumbbells with Grosvenor and started getting stronger until he can take the hits, until he can run through while he was dunking. And then he won 3 in a row. And some guys got older as well. But he didn't cry. He took his lumps and he had his run. But to say this right here, this is disgusting. This is disgusting. Y'all want so bad to erase the older generation that you're making yourself look stupid. Why don't you pay homage, show respect to the older generation, show respect to the guys that came before you so that we can see a 7-foot guy on the wing and Kevin Durant playing like a guard. You got to show respect to the taller men that had those type of skills in order for you to even do that. A 7-foot guard. For LeBron James to play a point forward and not them stick his ass in the post. You guys should be paying homage to these older players, but instead you make podcasts and then you put this backdrop up like you connected to the people, all to disrespect the 90s game, all to disrespect people in the past. This is a shame. I wish they'd let the rules go back to defending like the past, because some of you, all that flopping, some of you wouldn't even make it. Some of y'all scoring would go absolutely down because you're not as skilled as you think. With the way these people call whistles for the back of the jerseys. But this right here was the worst part of this whole interview. And the fact that they laughing and kickling and snickering. This is why MJ fans will never LeBron. He too disrespectful. This is a disrespectful ass.
Excellent. So you heard what Kwame Brown had to say. Kwame is absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. When KD said what he said, I was floored. Because these guys fashion themselves as students of the game. How are you a student of the game when one of the biggest events in NBA history and sports history was when Michael Jordan retired, but you're students of the game? How I'm confused. How are you a student of sports and basketball like you guys like to profess, but you guys don't understand why Jordan retired? Why did Jordan retire? He retired because in July of 1993, his father passed away. He was murdered. October, he retired. He stepped away from basketball. Now, other people have speculated other reasons, but the fact of the matter is his father had retired, had passed away. Therefore, he retired. Jordan was coming off of a three-peat, something Kevin Durant and LeBron would know nothing about at all. They know nothing about a three-peat. Kevin Durant is talking about recommitting and the pressure, but KD, you can't talk for Jordan. You were never in his universe. You were never in his universe. Ever. You never won 3 championships in a row. You were never, if not the most popular person in the world, the second most popular person in the world, alongside Michael Jackson. You never enjoyed that level of fame and that adulation. So you can't speak for Jordan. You don't know what it feels like to be under that microscope. You don't know. You don't know what the guy was going through at that moment. So for you to sit there and flippantly say, oh, you know, some people, they just walk away. And I was born in Maryland, bro. You embarrassing the town, bro. KD from DC, you embarrassing the town, man. You embarrassing the town, KD. You from DC, right? You embarrassing the town, bro. Come on, like, what kind of cornball antics is this? And then you got LeBron over there cackling and giggling like a damn hyena in the background. These guys are talking about committing to ball. Isn't that rich? No pun intended. KD, who ran from OKC like a bat out of hell, Not only did he run from the grind and the commitment of trying to win for an organization that didn't really win nothing at all, you ran to the team that whooped your ass. That's like Jordan running to the Pistons, man. That's like Michael Jordan running to the Pistons or the Celtics. You ran to the dudes that put their goon down on you. Then you ran to Brooklyn. When things got hard in Brooklyn, what did you do? You ran again. But you're talking about committing to the grind? What are you even talking about? You got LeBron. He's another one that ran. Oh, man, nobody wants to come to Cleveland. Who wanted to be in Chicago? The organization was a laughing stock when Jordan got there. Are you kidding me? Jordan turned it into the Chicago Bulls dynasty. Wasn't nobody running to Chicago. We all know the stories. You done got people making fun, man, Jordan was playing with crackheads and all. Y'all know the stories. But Jordan turned it into what it is today. One of the most memorable sports franchises in history, dynasties in history. One of the most recognizable brands in the world, the Chicago Bulls. LeBron, man, he ran to Miami talking about recommitting to the grind. You ran. And then when it got gully for you in Miami, when you ran into some men that wasn't going to be twerking it up and bending over for you and acquiescing to everything you wanted them to do, and Pat Riley, you ran again. No wonder y'all cool. KD and LeBron cool. These dudes are the road runners, man. They're the road runners. He gets to Cleveland. He wins. Oh, it's tough again. I got to bounce. I got to run again. You get to LA. You get AD. You win a championship. Oh, getting hard. It looked like I got to run again. All y'all did was run from the grind. So to listen to these two guys up there talking about committing to the grind is laughable. LeBron James committed to the grind, and he ran from Cleveland to Miami, ran from Miami back to Cleveland, ran from Cleveland to LA, now talking about he want to run to the next place, allegedly. You got Kevin Durant talking about who ran from the grind. MJ inspired you dudes. You ought to show some respect. It reflects, people be thinking that when you disrespectful, you like, oh man, I'm above it all. No, when you disrespectful to your elders, it shows that you was raised like trash, bro. It shows you have no home training. That's not a badge of honor to be disrespectful to those that came before you. There's nothing to be proud about. If you're disrespectful to your people older than you and people that paved the way from you, you look like a super bozo. That's actually what you look like. Who raised these dudes? Shout out to TK Kirkland. He the one that came up with that. Who raised these dudes? It's just so ungrateful. These dudes are benefiting from the foundation that those that came before them laid, and they're so disrespectful. They're so disrespectful. KD spends all day fighting with people on Twitter that don't respect him. Who's Jordan fighting with? Everybody respects Jordan. Who's he fighting with? LeBron is talking about, I heard on social media, I see sometimes. Jordan never saw it because they respect him. LeBron is crying at the podium in 2020, and I want my respect too, because don't nobody respect you for antics like this. Now you're being called out by your contemporaries. The rest of them not gonna call you out because they trying to secure their bag, bro. You got super bozos like Jeff Teague running around here talking. This is where we at. The only way to get a bag now in this NBA sports media, if you're an NBA player, disrespect Kobe, disrespect Jordan, lie, and you're going to get a bag. And act like LeBron is the best thing since sliced bread. You're going to be made. A made man. A made man. We all see the setup. Come on, man. Knock it off, man. We all see the setup. Kwame Brown, he not part of the, we going to blackball him. We all know the game, bro. Come on, stop. We all know. We've been in high school. We done seen clicks. He cool with us, so he gonna get X, Y, and Z. He not part of the clique. who cool with he not getting all. We know, bro. We know. We all know. We all know this. It's so obvious, man. We all know this. It's the same thing in sports media. We all know. All the dudes is willing to twerk and get up. We all know, bro. But shout out to my man, Urban Politicians TV. Because he had a back and forth with Steven Jackson, who I like. I don't know Steven Jackson, who I like. But Steven Jackson was trying to son him like, yo, you're a small platform and all. Yo, y'all got to stop looking down on independent dudes, man. Y'all got to stop looking down on independents. Y'all better start giving us our respect because we're doing it without celebrity. A lot of y'all are celebrities. A lot of y'all getting the benefit of the doubt because, I'm so-and-so, I played so-and-so place. So people going to listen to me listen to you regardless. Give some respect to the people that built it from scratch, bro. Give them some respect. They didn't get no handouts. They didn't got no connections. Give them some respect. Urban Politicians TV is a huge platform. Period. End of story. Whether people think it's a small one or not, it's irrelevant. He's out. He lit. He lit. I'm sitting in Nigeria watching him. He lit. He lit. I don't agree with 100% of what he be saying, but he lit. And he's consistent. And he grinds. Don't try to belittle him like he just some, nah, man, yeah. Nah, come on, don't do that. Embrace him. Embrace him. So we know those are the in and those that are out. We know that. Now you do got some real ones that are in big media that will be like, yo, nah, we breaking the barrier. We're not gonna act bougie and do all of this nonsense. I'm a celebrity, you over there. Marcellus Wiley. He's a real dude. Gilbert Arenas, although he be having antics, he's a real dude. He like, nah, I'm gonna interact with him. But the rest of them, oh man, I'm a celebrity, man. I ain't trying to mess with them. That's what they did to Kwame Brown. Kwame Brown not with the program. Kwame Brown is not going to be getting no huge podcast talking the way he talks. He's speaking too much truth. But if he up there lying and twerking, he definitely going to, absolutely. But Kwame's like, nah, I'm not doing it. He calling these dudes out. KD talking about the grind. Kevin Durant and LeBron talking about commitment. The two road runners in the NBA. The two biggest road runners we done seen in the last 25 years talking about commitment. Unbelievable. Ask the two of them. KD, LeBron, where does your legacy lie in the NBA, my boy? KD can quote his 50-40. He can tell you all of that. But so many other great players have that. But some of them they have a place to rest their head and call home. Where do you call home, KD? Where? Is it Golden State? Is it OKC? Is it Brooklyn? Is it Houston? Is it Phoenix? LeBron, where you gonna call home? Is it Cleveland? How you did them dirty and greasy the first time? Is it Miami? Is it LA? Well, they want you out of there. Where's it going to be next? This is what happens when you're the road runners. But then going to make fun of a man that lost his father that summer and make light of it because he didn't want to grind. Jordan didn't want to grind. Jordan has accomplished more than you and LeBron together in less time. How'd that make you feel, bro? Jordan got more championships than you and LeBron combined. He has more scoring titles than you and LeBron combined. He has more defensive selections than you and LeBron combined. He has more finals MVPs than you and LeBron combined. One man has your career. Your entire career, he has it. The two of you. The two of y'all. He has more MVPs. The same amount of MVPs. You put LeBron and KD. He got that same amount. But y'all up there flapping your gums. Y'all talking about a guy that y'all not on his level. Y'all not on his level. Y'all don't get that respect, bro. Y'all don't get that honor. Y'all don't. Don't nobody respect y'all like that. Nobody. All y'all do is sit up here and fight for your respect. KD's fighting with people on Twitter. LeBron is fighting with people and being passive aggressive on his podcast. That's all y'all doing. But y'all want to talk about the GOAT. The dude that's the reason you dudes even have shoe deals. And y'all gonna disrespect him and we supposed to be listening to y'all. Nah, I think we'll pass. I already heard Kobe. I don't need to be listening to LeBron James and Kevin Durant. I'm sorry, I don't. Kobe actually had the decency to have class. He had the decency to have class. Something y'all don't have. Y'all can have $20 billion and still have no class. and y'all are showing it.